My producer says in order to do this test right, I need the right tools. Anarchist Christmas. Oh my God. This is what happens when a smart lock meets dumb fun. Smart locks are a $4 billion industry. Using one of these, you never have to carry keys again. But that convenience doesn't come without its fair share of skepticism. Hi, I'm Jon Chase. I'm Wirecutter's expert on all things smart home, and I've been testing smart locks since 2015. Today, I'm going to debunk 3 common smart lock myths, and stick around to see which smart locks we recommend. We are the product recommendation service of the New York Times. Reporters for Wirecutter rigorously and independently test across nearly every category. This is Wirecutter Recommends. There's 3 main types of smart lock, and which one you get depends on your needs and also your living situation. If you're someone who owns a home or has a deadbolt already, go for a deadbolt replacement. For a deadbolt replacement, you'd take the traditional lock that you have in your door, something like this, you remove the entire assembly and replace it with all new parts. For deadbolt adapter styles, what you would have is an existing lock on your door. Perhaps you're a renter or you just like the look of having a key on the front of your door. But inside, you would remove the thumb turn and you would replace it with an actuator, which is a device that is able to manipulate and move the lock. It works like a smart lock, but it looks like a traditional lock. For a non-deadbolt solution, this is a smart lever. You can also get doorknobs sometimes, but the idea is that you have all the benefits of a smart lock, but for an internal door, maybe you have an apartment where you don't have a deadbolt on the door, take the entire old assembly out, replace it with this, and that gives you the ability to have a smart lock on a latch door. If you're just here for the recommendations, here are a few smart locks we like. Schlage Arrive Smart Wi-Fi Deadbolt. Yale Assure 2, Schlage & Code Smart Wi-Fi Lever, and the Yale Approach Lock with Wi-Fi. So now that we know about all the different types of locks, it's time to bust some myths. Ha-ta! The first myth: smart locks are more difficult to install than regular locks. Let's put that to the test. I am here with fellow Wirecutters Haley and Mabel, who are gonna go head to head, seeing who is better at installing a deadbolt. Mabel, you'll be doing a traditional lock. Haley, you'll be doing our top pick smart lock. I'm excited to see how well this goes. I will be timing you. On your marks, get set, go.
Am I allowed to ask questions? Did I put this in the right way? No, I did not. I'm panicking a little and it's making me not give my best effort. So I'm gonna try and slow down.
The instructions are very like, choose the image that matches your door. What am I looking at? What does installed inside housing mean? Oh my God.
Oh, my dad is gonna be so disappointed watching this.
No, he's not.
Did either of us really install these locks?
Auto configuration in progress.
I'm done.
No, I'm done. I'm done. Do you hear
I'm
it?
done.
Look at it. It's done.
It's done.
I'm done.
We did have a little extra help.
Just a little.
Otherwise, we'd probably still be going. But overall, it's a pretty doable thing.
It is doable. Seeing the parts outside is confusing, but then when you start putting them together, I'm like, oh, they just slot in.
But I bet you, if we were to take this apart, you'd be able to do it in 5
Yes,
minutes.
yeah. A lot faster.
If I went a little slower and I was really paying attention, I think I could have done it a little faster.
The clock was pretty
Yeah,
stressful.
the pressure was on.
Should we have you guys swap and try and do the other?
That's okay.
I think I learned a lot.
I learned enough.
Yeah.
And that's what this is all about.
Installing a traditional lock or a smart lock is almost the same because they basically have a lot of the same components.
Myth number 1, you are debunked.
Another common myth with smart locks is that they'll stop working if your power goes out or if the Wi-Fi dies. Let's debunk this myth, huh? First off, smart locks aren't connected to your home power. They have their own batteries. Second, they're designed to work even when your Wi-Fi is down. You will lose remote access, so you won't get notifications, you won't be able to unlock the door remotely using an app. However, the lock will still work just fine. Now, it is possible for the batteries to die, and that's a big concern for a lot of people, and it's pretty reasonable. The good news is every smart lock I've ever seen has at least one way of giving you advance notice when the battery's running down.
The battery is about to run out.
Sometimes it's a flash on the front, there might be an icon on it, but also the app will send up a notification saying it's time to change the batteries. But should you tempt fate and not change the batteries, they always have a failsafe. Some of them, it might be a keyway. This one actually has tabs that allow you to connect a simple 9-volt battery and it'll come alive again. Other ones actually let you just use a portable battery and a USB-C cable. Even though you almost will never have any issue of the batteries running out, if you do, you can always recharge them or use a key to get in. Myth number 2, be gone.
Let's face it, people have reservations about smart locks and security. Every lock, whether smart or traditional, is rated using the same standards. So, smart locks can be just as tough or weak as traditional locks, depending on their grade. And to demonstrate this point, I'm gonna try and bust through these locks. We built a frame around here that's supposed to mimic and as close as possible to what you actually have in your home, and they're exactly the same for both doors. We're gonna find out if there's any difference between a traditional lock and a smart lock when they meet a battering ram. 3, 2, 1. Not bad. As you can see, it wasn't the lock that broke, but the door frame all the way around it. This is a grade 1, ANSI grade 1 lock, super tough, and it doesn't look any worse for the wear. Round 2, this is what happens when a smart lock meets dumb fun. Once again, the lock held up just fine. No issues here whatsoever, not even a dent in the deadbolt itself, and the frame is the weak point. Well, the test doesn't lie, and as you can tell from the results, it's a lot easier to break a door down than it is to break up a lock, whether it's smart or traditional. Myth debunked. People get really worried that somehow a hacker is going to crack into their lock. Technically, it's feasible. It could happen. It's highly unlikely, and in more than a decade of testing smart locks, I've yet to come across a single instance. The reason being, burglars are just kick in the door or break a window. Most smart locks offer a few different unlocking methods. That makes it easy to share access to your door, but also to take it away. All smart locks can alert you when they're unlocked, but many smart locks can also notify you if the door has been left ajar or open. And many locks have settings that can automatically lock the door a short period of time after they've been unlocked. But also as a failsafe, you can program them to lock at a specific time every day in case you forget to. These are just a few of the features that I think make smart locks more secure than traditional locks. Myth busted! Now that we've debunked the myths, here are our recommendations. There's a lot of factors to consider when you're looking at a smart lock, but when I'm reviewing them, I always want to make sure the hardware is really robust and that the software works consistently. Our first recommendation is the Schlage Arrive Smart Wi-Fi Deadbolt. It's a deadbolt replacement model that's easy to install and use, yet offers top-tier security. Another deadbolt replacement model is the Yale Assure 2. It's a lot like the Schlage Arrive, but it has a better app and also adds a door sensor. If you want a deadbolt adapter model, which adds smart features to an existing deadbolt, get the Yale approach. It's a breeze to install and can be paired with a keypad. The Schlage & Code Smart Wi-Fi lever is a sturdy replacement for a door without a deadbolt. It's the kind of lock you'd use for an internal door or a garage door or some other place that doesn't have a deadbolt already. If you want to learn more about these smart locks and others we've liked, check out the link in the description box. As a reminder, these recommendations are not sponsored. Wirecutter's reviews never are.
Number 7, install the strike. What is a strike? Where is install?
So what are your biggest smart lock worries? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe for more rigorously tested Wirecutter recommendations.